Alrighty, so I just got finished live streaming. We were actually watching the new JP stream, so I just wanted to make like a quick video going over kind of what they were going and talking about, and it's actually kind of interesting. So if you haven't already heard, they're releasing Lolly Merlin True Form Festival Unit Extravaganza. So they're doing a 30 million downloads sort of like celebration and everything like that. So they were showing that off on the live stream. So the first thing that they showed was this sort of like little trailer for the I guess it's really like story content that they show, but it kind of gives you a little bit of a teaser of it being True Form Merlin, which is really cool. I was probably the least excited for this Merlin, but now that they've actually kind of shown her and everything like that, I'm pretty interested. She seems really cool in my opinion. Like, a lot of people really wanted Bond and a lot of people really wanted Gother, but I think this was a really cool one actually. So you can see you got Cusack and everything like that, or maybe that's Chandler, I can't remember. I think that's Chandler. But yeah, you've got True Form Merlin, tiny girl. So yeah, you can see that it's a lot of stuff from like the story itself. Pretty sure that's the last thing that they showed right there. They went over a couple of things. They did show off this right here, which is sort of like a I guess there's going to be some sort of doing some sort of event where you can get a Merlin outfit and a Arthur outfit. Honestly, the Arthur outfit looks super sick in my opinion. I think that's really cool. I think Arthur deserves a lot more like really cool looking outfits, so that one's really interesting. Can't wait to see that one in the game. They're bringing a new demon to the game. He actually looks like he has an interesting design, and he's not just like a weird looking monster. He actually looks like he's kind of cool, and they're giving away it looks like I want to say this is probably a Meliodas sword, and then it looks like a Deanne weapon, one of her like Gideon's or something like that, but it's like almost like a teapot or whatever, so that's kind of interesting. Not my favorite design, but it's kind of cool. And then they showed off the Hawk Pass is getting redone. If you haven't already seen, they did like a dev notes or whatever for the JP version of the game, and they showed off that the Hawk Pass was getting sort of like a little bit of a revamp, and the new Hawk Pass is going to actually have this new Pirate Escanor set as part of that, so that's going to be kind of cool. This is for the one Escanor, so it's going to be, you know, pretty decent. Obviously a lot of people have been looking forward to that one. I really like the axe on that one, so that one should be really cool. But yeah, after that they basically just talked about a couple of things here and there that I really could not understand. They showed off a PvP match for some reason between two Escanor teams. They did go over the character a little bit. I kind of want to show just the like they look at the skills and everything, but they won't actually show them off until they get in game right here. But they did show off the outfits and everything, so you can see right here, this is like the preview card for it. You can see that she's a green unit, which is really cool. She has a debuff card. Obviously it's right after the thing, so I don't know exactly what her skills and stuff like that do, but I know that this card right here does leave some sort of like a DOT effect that can actually be paired up with Festival King, which is really cool. I can't remember if when they showed off the outfits, so I think it's actually after they showed the preview. But you can see right here, they'll show off the actual card animations and stuff like that. I really like her card animations. They're really cool looking. So like she like blends the elements together with her cards, which is really cool looking. So you have like the ice spear with the electricity afterwards, and then this one's really cool with like the wind and the fire to make like a fire tornado. It's super sick. They showed off the ultimate a little bit earlier, but they should show it off right here as well, so you'll get to see it right here, which is really cool. Sorry, my camera's probably in the way. But yeah, this ultimate's super sick. And from what they've shown us in the gameplay and stuff like that, you can see that it does like the damage and everything like that, and it puts a perfect shield on her and her allies as well. At the end of the turn, or at the end after it uses the ultimate, so that's really cool. And then they ended up showing off a lot of the cosmetics and everything like that. So you've got this one, which is, it reminds me of like a Hogwarts witch from Harry Potter, which it's kind of cool, I guess. That's probably the one that I would be the most interested in, maybe. And then you've got this sort of like almost like an Alice in Wonderland looking like outfit, which is kind of cool. And then the last one is obviously this sort of like, it almost reminds me of like a Navy admiral, or like some sort of like ship captain from the military maybe, but she's got like a weird cape on. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I'm not super interested in all of those, but I don't know, they're kind of cool. They did go over the fact that a lot of these outfits are going to be returning to the shop for the JP version of the game. Obviously we've gotten them a couple of times on the global version of the game at this point. They also showed that there was going to be some sort of like discounts in the shop. I don't know if they're going to be doing this for the global version of the game or whatever, but they showed off that you can, like, they click on one of these swords right here, and it's an SSR sword that normally is for 20 diamonds, but it gets discounted to 15, which is kind of cool. And then they ended up doing a PvP match where one of the teams used a Festival King team, which was really cool, and then the other team just kind of used like a weird sort of assortment. They have green Bon on the team for some reason, green nunchuck Bon, and then they have Escanor in the back. But it actually seems like it works out pretty good with the King team here, because she has a debuff card and everything. I don't know exactly what her skills do at this point, or her passive, but I'm sure those will get translated a little bit later today, and we'll end up seeing how good she actually is. Plus, whenever she comes out on the actual version, or on the actual Japanese version, I'm sure people will do extensive testing and see like who she's good and like who she pairs up well with. So that'll be really cool. But yeah, I'm actually pretty interested. She actually seems like a pretty like cool looking character. She's very supporty, it seems. Maybe not like a big damage dealer herself, but after that they didn't really go over a whole lot of stuff other than that. So that is pretty much all I have for you. Hopefully they end up doing a lot of the translations and stuff like that, so we can see what she actually does and everything. But she seems like a pretty cool character. I'm honestly like a little bit excited about it. She's not quite as hype as Assault Melee and the one Escanor, but you know, with them releasing so many festivals close back to back, it's a little bit worrying, because you know they're 900 mileage banners and everything like that. But I don't know, she may end up being sort of like a character that's not super necessary and not crazy big, so a lot of people might end up being able to skip her as like free-to-play players and stuff like that, so that should be pretty good. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you guys want to catch my live streams, you know, a little bit before they happen, or when they are going on and everything like that. And if you guys want to stay up to date with the content that I make here on the channel, you know, you can stick around. So thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more content in the future, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you then.